How's it going on? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F123 My Team mode. And today we're going on to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, or Baku. And today is going to be the first of, if I remember correctly, 6 sprint races that we will do this season. It's got the old format, so it doesn't have the new one where there's a sprint qualifying. So, yeah. Gonna have to, kind of get used to that a little bit, but hopefully next year's game they add it in, because they clearly didn't add it in here. They can add in the sprint races for these tracks, but not the format. So, but last race was Australia. We went down under, and it was a pretty solid race. We managed a P5 in that race. It's probably going to be a P6 with us fighting Verstappen, but Verstappen got a little too close to us, and, well, he was trying to make a pass, and I was just blocking it, and he exploded behind us just by tapping us. I don't really know how to feel about that. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. Like, I'm not a huge fan as for that happening. I would have wished it would have ended a little bit differently. At least fight Verstappen for the rest of the race, but he just tapped me and exploded. So, yeah, that was kind of ruined. But yeah, I mean, we also had back-to-back races where we had a safety car. We had one in Saudi, and then we had one in Australia, which was a big shock, I guess you could say, for that to happen. Because we didn't have one in Bahrain. It was just quiet in Bahrain. So, but then they kind of picked up a little bit, so... but you guys may have seen when we were looking at the season results, Leclerc ended up winning in Australia, so congrats to him and the Ferrari, even though the Ferraris are nowhere close to winning races, let alone getting a podium every single week. But that puts him now second in the championship. Perez still leads now by only 5 points, or no, 4 points, excuse me, over Leclerc going into Baku. Russell is P3. He ended up getting that podium, which was his second of the season. He got one Saudi the last time out, and then he got one in Australia. So he's third. There's Verstappen in fourth, so he didn't lose a whole lot of ground, thankfully. Then you got Hamilton in P5, Alonso in P6. We're P7, so not bad. Sainz P8, Gasly P9, and Alonso Stroll in P10. Valtteri Bottas 11th, and Norris 12th, and then Alexander Albon for Williams Racing scored a point. His first of the season, also at Australia, and Bottas and Norris scored more points. So, good on all three of them. So now that just leaves Oscar Piastri, Esteban Ocon, Logan Sargent, Kevin Magnussen, Yuki Tsunoda, Nick DeVries, Nico Hulkenberg, Zhou Guanyu, and Teo Pourchaire that have yet to score a point. Also, I think Gasly scored his first points. Yeah, Gasly scored his first points this season in Australia. So, yeah, we had 2 first-time point scorers in this, thus far this season, which was Gasly and Albon, or not thus far this season. We had 2 new point scorers 3 races in, Gasly and Albon. We're 13 down. We just have 9 more people to go, and I get the feeling that Teo just will not score anything. He'll probably be alongside Nick DeVries and not scoring anything. I get the feeling that everybody else besides those 2 are going to score points, and yes, including Logan Sargent, because Sargent has come close. Has come close thus far this season in Saudi. I get the feeling he has one good race. He'll be up there fighting for it, so don't bat an eye off of him. So some of our parts are starting to get a little bit worn. We have a 19.2% durability improvement with the gearbox because we got a gearbox upgrade. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a brand new gearbox, and I'm going to keep everything else the same until after Baku and going into Miami, and we'll just kind of like put in like the new components, except for the ones that aren't really affected, like the control electronics or the energy store, and even the MGU-K doesn't really get affected, but like the ICE, the MGU-H, and then the turbocharger get affected by it pretty quickly. So, but I also want to focus on durability as much as possible this season, so it would also help. So yeah, that's how it's going. Red Bull still leads in the vehicle performance comparison, surprisingly, or not surprisingly, but shockingly. Not really either. And yeah, we're just barely ahead of. Sorry. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys about the constructors. So Red Bull still leads the constructors by only 11 points over Mercedes, who are in second. Ferrari's in third. Aston in fourth. We're in fifth. Alpine climbed to sixth. Alfa Romeo seventh. McLaren eighth. Williams now ninth, and then Haas and AlphaTauri, no points scored for the team, so they're 10th and 11th. So pretty interesting to say the least. We should get some upgrades in. I'm really hoping they do. We have a personnel upgrade that should be coming in as well, or that's going to come in, which will help out Teo's experience, which will give him a +5 on that because he really needs it. So it'll put him up to 44 experience. So let's hope that works for the guy. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and advance through time. We get the spark plugs. Good. We have a ways to go until Baku, so it's fine. We now have spec 1
They'll be on the car ready
personnel. I don't think anything really changed. No, just we have this now, so pretty much it. Do we get the floor stiffening? Yes, we do. We get the chassis. We get a chassis upgrade. More weekly resources and running costs. Do we actually have enough? No, we don't. I thought we had enough for another upgrade. Sponsor event. The DRS came in, so that's good. We have 2 more that should come in. But now we have a marketing department event. So let's see what this is about. Oh, God. Recent season witnessed some of the closest rivalries the sport has ever seen. Which driver do you give most in general for finishing ahead of? Lewis, Alonso, or Tsunoda? Well, I'm around Alonso a lot, but I think I want to make my first rivalry easy. So I'm going to go Yuki. Because maybe if I do that, Yuki will start doing better, because if we've learned anything off of these rivalries in like previous F1 games, if you pick someone to be your rival, they just start doing good. But when you're not their rival, they're not doing so good. So, like, Daniel Ricciardo and Lando Norris in F1 22, they really should not have been doing good when I was their rival, or when we were rivals, but they did fantastic. So that's one of the main culprits of that. So we'll get the chassis equipment upgrade as well. Durability team building, we'll get that. Do we get the ICE? We don't.
We had a major issue on the
Thankfully, we have enough resource points for that. We are ahead of 2 teams now, which is nice.
Will need to be ordered
yeah, that unfortunately will come in after Baku, but that's fine. It's a guarantee. So now I don't think we're going to get the field technology. We get more resource running costs. Yeah, had a feeling. I just knew the moment that failed, it's like, there's no way we're getting the powertrain upgrade, and well, we didn't. So at least we got 1. And we're on equal playing field, and we don't even have enough to get it. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, after practice, gotta remember to get it. So I hopefully after the race I'll have enough, because it's only 471, so I just need another 100 resource points. Chassis, okay, yeah, we're really lacking on chassis. Then we got the DRS thing in as well. So still doing decently. I think I'm going to try to go for some drag reduction. Oh, wow. Damn, that takes 4 races to get, but god damn, is it fucking worth it? Holy shit. Thank God there's like cheaper fucking shit that we can get. So I'm not going to do the Pirelli hot lap. I probably should, in all honesty. It's another $100,000. I think I'm gonna try to do the Pirelli hot lap. So I'm gonna do the Pirelli hot lap, but after that I'm gonna hop into the race weekend, do practice and do qualifying, and I'll meet all of you guys in the race. Just about could not get the snap in because my fucking hand is cold as shit and numb. So see you guys in the race. Do it? Yes, I did.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Hamilton, Ocon, Smith, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Hülkenberg, Tsunoda, Norris, Gasly, Bottas, Stroll, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Perez, De Vries, Théo Pourchaire, Magnussen, Joe, Magnussen. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint.
All right, so here we are rolling off for the sprint today. Rolling off P6, so not bad at all. I've seen how long this race is, and it's only 9 laps. So it should be a quick and easy race. I have my fuel low, but not like extremely low, so about like right there will do. But yeah, so had a difficult time in qualifying because it rained, but I was able to get my way through Q1 and through Q2, and then I got into Q3, and well, here we are in P6 for the sprint. So gotta remember this is a sprint, and only the top 8 get scored points. From 1st down to 8th, they get scored points, and or the lower the position, it's 1 less point. So first with 8 gets 8 points, second 7, third 6, fourth 5th, you get the drill. 5 points, you get the drill. So I don't know how this will go. So it's going to be a very fast race, very fast sprint. So let's keep it that way, unless I have any shenanigans happen. Because the last thing we need is a safety car during a 9-lap sprint. Dear Lord, help me. Good Lord, if my game does not stop having these issues, I'm gonna fucking kill someone. Well, we got around Ocon and we're up into P4. This is the highest position we've been in. Remember when we started Remember when we jumped up to P4 in Bahrain? Yeah, I mean, feels like forever ago when that happened. All right, well, we're in position for some real good points. And if anything wants to happen to the top 3, please have something happen to you 3. Preferably not Max, because I don't want to have him be screwed over again. Something stupid. Yeah, let's just hope that don't happen. But I'm just gonna leave Ocon to Hamilton here. Let me run away as much as I can, and I'll be set on go. Well, that didn't take long for Hamilton to get around Ocon. Oh boy. Oh boy, Ocon. Well, I'm out of ERS, and Hamilton's going to have DRS off me down this straight. He's trying to delay him passing me, but I think he's going to. Maybe not, actually. I don't know.
Okay,
nah, he's not going to be able to.
2.9 seconds.
I mean, Verstappen up ahead got around Sainz, so works for him. Could try to pull away from Hamilton as much as I can, but I doubt it'll work. With shades of Saudi Arabia against Hamilton here. Alright, so Hamilton still has DRS, but I don't think he could do really anything with it.
Yeah.
Just pushing a little too hard coming out of that corner. He is closer, so he is going to get me down here. I know that for a fact. Held on for this long. And you know what? That's fine. I'll give P4 to him.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
I mean, now we'll get DRS off of him. So yeah, for like the 2nd race in a row, Sainz is slow. Hamilton might get him here. But like, depending on the run we might get, we could stick with Hamilton and get around Sainz as well, but I'm not too sure. Not gonna have any ERS to play around with. But I will have DRS, but I can't do anything because I didn't keep the run going. He didn't make the move. Oh. Thought he would have. Alright, car. Thought I was doing well enough to not have that happen. I was about to say, one of these two are gonna kill each other in a fucking minute. If they went all the fucking way down to the inside, one of them was gonna clip that goddamn corner of the wall that has taken out many people in the past. Woo! Nice little switchback. We could actually score our very first podium right here. I don't know if it's gonna actually be possible, but we're gonna fucking try. Something's wrong with Sainz, and he's slow as hell. Use some of my ERS. Ah, that should be good enough right there.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Yep. Yep. Yep, yep. And we're on the final lap, too. Well, there we go. Managed to fend him off there, but can we fend him off on the main straight? Just gotta not use ERS through any of this bit. Alright, here we go. On the straight again. I don't think Sainz can get me. Actually, maybe he might be able to. Leclerc wins the sprint. And we'll do it. Hell yeah, P3. All right. It's not a natural race podium, but it's a sprint podium.
Nice work, mate. You did a really good job today. Pretty sure the boss is going to be happy with that one.
You fucking better be. There's your Perez driver of the day. I think that was him. I don't know. But hey, P3. All right, so wow, the fucking margin of victory for Leclerc, I should say, was only 55 hundredths. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, it's not a podium, but it kind of feels like it. I mean, a P3 is a P3 regardless, so yeah, I mean, good race for us, good sprint for us. I mean, it was only 9 laps, so yeah, look, Sainz really fell off there towards the end and costing him a podium, and we got it. We got a P3. We'll get a bronze medal. I'll take it. Hamilton with a P5, Russell P6, Norris P7, and Esteban Ocon scores his first points and a P8. So good job to him. Alonso got a 9th, Gasly a 10th, and then Perez jumped up from 17th to 12th. So Perez might be able to score some points in the race. No DNS, but Teo did beat Nick. He will, however, lose 2 positions because he started 21st. He originally started 19th, now started 21st, since this is still the old format. So, yeah. The grid is now set. Let's go on ahead and jump right on in to the main event. Let's go.
And a warm welcome to you from Azadlik Square, heart of Baku, and home, of course, to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With high speeds, tight corners, and few runoff zones, many are expecting a safety car here today. So our drivers will have to stay very much on their toes and hopefully out of the barriers. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience, and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Smith, Sainz, Hamilton, Norris, Ocon, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Hülkenberg, Tsunoda, Stroll, Albon, Bottas, Russell, Magnussen, Perez, Joe, Sargent, Oscar Piastri, Théo Pourchaire, Oscar Piastri. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Anthony Davidson, thanks for joining me once again for the Grand Prix. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen? They've had to change their gearbox, of course, but it's never a good start to a Grand Prix when right off the bat, you have to contend with a grid penalty.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
All right, rolling off P3 today. I have a lot of high hopes. If I don't get a podium, I really do feel we can finish real well today. I mean, the only way for me to get really a podium is for a lot of things to happen behind me to guarantee that we get a podium. And if we do, here at this venue, it'll be the fastest we have ever gotten a podium ever. Like F1 2020 Monaco, F1 2021, I think it was this track as well. And I think this is this track, and I think it was race 6. It was a 5. I think it was race 5 where that was the fastest we got a podium in our My team. So maybe that'll be the same today. It may not have been the 5th race. It may have been like the 6th or 7th race of the season, but you get the idea. But if we do get a podium, it'll be the fastest we've ever gone to podium in our F1 My team career. So there you have it. But take a look at race strategy. Why do you keep going to the fucking bottom for this one? I want the default. Thank you. So we'll do the medium to hard strategy. Since it rained in qualifying, only 2 sets of softs were used, at least for me. So I have like a boatload of... I have like 2 or 3 sets left of just new soft tires if I want to use them. And why is my my personalized time is slower than the projected time? That sucks. Yeah, see, look, slower. I thought I was quick. Well, I mean, in the sprint, it showed I was quick. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. So hopefully it'll all go good. Just gotta hope for a good start, and then keep it good and keep her classy all the way up to the finish and everything. But the main goal, get a good launch, try to keep P3 for as long as possible, and if I can't keep it over somebody like a Mercedes or the Ferrari or Perez, then I'll give it up. But hey, happy to be here. Already got my sponsor objective, but don't hurt to get more points, right? I also just now realized Max and Hamilton are starting on the soft, so they're gonna do the 2-stop strategy, it looks like, whilst myself and the Ferraris of Leclerc and Sainz are on the mediums, looking to do the 1-stopper. But also, that might not be the case, as maybe one of them goes onto a set of softs, or goes onto another set of mediums and then softs. I have no fucking idea. The AI are so unpredictable, and I doubt that even if I stick with Leclerc and Verstappen and they pit, and like Leclerc does a 2-stop, Verstappen does a 2-stop, Sainz and Hamilton do a 2-stop, I doubt I'm going to win, because I'm pretty sure they're going to catch me right back. Did y'all see F1 2021 Baku Season 2? When I did that same thing to Max? Yeah. That was me not messing around that day. The game almost like stuttered itself, or it almost just stuttered me into the fucking wall. Good God Almighty. We're still good though, but god damn. Hopefully the stuttering is fixed or something, because I am so fucking tired of it. A bit of an odd strategy from Norris to start on the arts. We know how that goes. We'll find out, obviously, but very interesting. I'm not gonna fight Hamilton here. I'm just gonna let him go if he can catch me. He's on a faster tire, not using ERS. He's not passing me, so maybe he is wanting to stay behind me. I have no fucking clue. Oh, now you want to make the fucking move. Now you want to make it.
Come on, you can win that place back.
I was trying to give him the spot before, and well, Norris doesn't have a front wing. I don't know if he actually doesn't have a front wing, or no, he does have a front wing. It looked like he didn't for a minute there. All right, Hamilton, go get him. Not gonna bother fighting you because you're on a quicker tire, and whatever race you're in is not the race that I'm in. Really forgot DRS was active. Aimed it off of Hamilton. About fucked it out of that corner. All right, Hamilton, you know the drill. Get me away from Lando. Don't drive away. Not yet. All right, so Ocon got around Norris. Kind of left Norris in the dust. And, well, just kind of driving by myself. Just trying to hit my braking points and not miss these corners, which I'm just about missing. But also corners that I struggle on, try to get better at them. So I guess Sainz got around Perez, I think in the first DRS straight. Now we'll just have to see how long it'll take until Sainz catches us. If I had to guess, it wouldn't take that long, but we might just be quick enough to where we will stay ahead of him. I know I'm skipping that corner like a bitch, but at this point, I don't really fucking care. Yeah, he's like slowly gaining. Me not making these corners, or not perfecting some of these corners, might be helping him with that.
Some information on Magnussen for you.
I went Magnussen again.
From the race.
Yeah, the last time that happened, the fucking safety car came out. I think it was in F1 22 is when it happened. Surprisingly enough, it did not happen this time around. I think that's Magnussen's second DNF of the season. Haas driver is not doing so well. His teammate Hülkenberg might be doing better, in all honesty. I don't even know where Hülkenberg is. Do it really matter? Oh, there goes Max. This came in on lap 8, so Hamilton's probably going to come in this lap. There's no way he can stretch it to lap 12, which is when all of us on the mediums, or some of us on the medium, should be pitting. Yeah, I just lost a lot of time there. Fucking braking zone there is so fucking odd. Like, the braking point is odd, and the fucking opportunity to gas it isn't the greatest, and it's just, ugh. Turn 2's a bit of a nightmare.
Okay, keep an eye
I
on
mean,
that
the
gap
first
ahead,
four.
please.
I mean, the
4.8
first
seconds.
2 corners are not my strong suit. All right, so if I had to guess, Hamilton's coming in this time or no? He didn't come in. Wow, okay. I guess Verstappen used up his softs more than Hamilton. That's why Hamilton's able to stay out a little bit longer. And again, Hamilton really hasn't been fighting anyone because he's just all by himself. So I guess Max used up his softs because he was fighting Leclerc really, really hard. I think I just saw Hamilton go in. Yep. Hamilton's in. A lap, or no, 2 laps after Verstappen came in, so that'll put us up to P2. And it puts Sainz up into P3, Ocon P4, and Russell P5. And we'll pit in about a lap. So we'll kind of see how that all goes. Oh, teammates in.
Okay, Teo's in the pits. Teo in the pits.
You mean to tell me Teo started on the fucking softs? Why? As long as I can stay ahead of Sainz going into this DRS straight, I think I'll be fine. I mean, that is the leader. And I haven't been really able to catch the leader at any point. So I'm not surprised. Does Sainz come in or no? No, he doesn't. I thought for a minute he would have, but he didn't.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box
All right,
this
cool.
lap.
Went in this time. I forgot to turn off the pit assist, so I'm gonna have to turn that off before I go into the pits. It'll be like a quick pause to turn that off because I like to be able to do it myself. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to be able to do it myself.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
That's a different voice line, but no, I'm good. All right, that's a pretty good exit. Gaining time, I like that. Holy shit, my rears are almost in the 60s. There we go. Oh, shit, forgot the... Okay, so not only did I come in, but Leclerc came in, Russell came in, Ocon came in. Managed to turn off the pit release assist, which is what I wanted to do myself.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
In all things considered, that was pretty fucking good. And, yeah. So Hamilton ended up going from the softs to the hards, so he'll be going all the way to the end on those bad boys. I don't know if that was a better, like, strategy option or what, but hey, it might work out for him. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, though. I think the best finish we can get is a P4. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, Norris is still out on those old hards, so be surprised if he doesn't come in soon. Get them off. I know Gasly's in. Sainz came in. Sainz might be out and away. He is. Can we beat him out, though? Yes, we can. And Russell got out ahead of him, too. I think Russell was behind Sainz, so Russell at least jumped somebody. It wasn't me, but he jumped Sainz. So there you go. Norris came in, so that's a positive for him. Russell just got the fastest lap on this set of hards. Russell's gonna get me down this straight, I know that. I'll just give it to him. He's quicker.
Okay,
Well, we held on to P4 for quite a while, so I think that's a good accomplishment in all honesty. I think I did just about everything I could have done. I mean, another top 5 will suffice, I'll be honest. That'll actually get us up to 40 points because we got those 6 from sprint. So, yeah. Oh, wow. I almost just got around Verstappen. And Verstappen's on a set of softs. Verstappen pitted. We're going to overtake Verstappen now. Ooh, boy. So Verstappen did the soft, medium strat. The question now, will it pay off for him? Or was it a strategy that might not work? Who knows? Find out next time. Or find out sooner rather than later. Can we overtake Russell is the question now. Oh, yes we can. Oh, okay, yes we can.
Ahead is 8.6 seconds.
It still means that Russell's going to be behind me and be on my ass for this DRS straight. We're in the podium now, thanks to Max and his questionable strategy. I swear to God, Max has, like, at some points he has his Red Bull pit crew and strategists, and then other times he has the Ferrari strategist and pit crew. Like, and this is one of those cases where he has the Ferrari strategist and not his own. Well, I was actually able to get a DRS range from Russell. Now Russell and Sainz can go at it. I'm gonna try to keep it at a Sainz and Russell. I'm in a good fucking position here. Lance Stroll just took the fastest lap. Sainz got DRS, so he'll get around me.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
Yeah, we can still try to regain it back. And depending on if Sainz has the same kind of issues like Russell has had when he's in front of me, it'll be easy pickings, but I think we'll just stay behind Sainz for as long as possible. We got 7 to go, so Sainz got loose there, and I went really wide there. Then I got loose there for no reason. I was just following the racing line, then I got loose. This isn't like a hit towards, a hit towards Sainz, but he cannot stay ahead of anybody to save his own skin. I'm gonna just say that much. He struggles so much.
Nice move. Good job.
All right, 6 to go. Are we going to be able to hold on to this, or is Sainz going to do something drastic to make the pass complete? Whatever it was, it did not work. I'm not going to be able to break out of the DRS of Sainz for the straight. He'll have it, but he just won't be close enough to make the pass. 5 to go. Okay, I got out of his DRS. Woo, I can breathe. But I gotta be careful now. Because even though we're coming to 4 to go, look who's behind Russell. Look who's gained on Russell. That fucking Red Bull of Max.
You're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these
tires. He is close by. He's gonna be knocking on our fucking door for this goddamn podium any minute now.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
I don't know about that. It's at 8/10, but I don't know about that, Chief. So we can either grab this podium, or one of these three behind me of Sainz, Russell, and Verstappen could easily pull off the biggest upset, or we can pull off the biggest upset, or they can upset us.
No need to worry about the tyre condition.
Here comes Sainz again. He'll have a run and DRS. Walk it a little bit, but not too much. Stay behind him as much as possible. Max got around George. Sainz, you are not getting away from me. You are not getting the fuck away from me. I'm going to reel your Ferrari ass back in. Get your ass back here, boy. Come here. Two to go. All right, here we are, back on the main straight. Thank God Verstappen hasn't caught us. It's the last thing I need.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Into the final lap, baby. P3. Sainz is gonna have a shot. And defend it.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Oh my God. Being on the inside there is not what you want. Oh, come on. Leclerc wins it. I'm gonna defend. Oh, I did it. Oh. I think I got it. Did I get
yes, mate. I cannot complain about that.
Let's go.
That was an excellent drive. Well done.
Oh, boy. P3, baby. Oh, my fucking God. My ass is
Here
numb.
we are then, it's victory in Azerbaijan. Great work from the whole team here at the track and back at the factory as well. And some pretty handy driving for good measure. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, they certainly stood out as a drive with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again.
Well, I think we can officially say that this is the quickest we have ever gotten a podium in our F1 My Team playthrough. Yeah, I did not think this was gonna happen, and it did. I'm happy. I'm happy it did. I'm happy that we were able to compete there with the Ferrari of Sainz and the Mercedes of Russell. Not so much Hamilton, but or Max or Leclerc, but you know, when it came down to it, we just kicked it up a notch and found a way to keep Sainz and Russell behind us, and even Verstappen, and we didn't even fight Verstappen that much. So, hey, first podium, 4 races in. Probably the quickest we've ever done it. Yeah, I have no idea. That was awesome. That was great. Oh man. But congrats to Leclerc on the win and Hamilton on the second. P3 for us. It's a good fight with Sainz there at the end. We dealt with Russell first, and then we dealt with Sainz. But either way, still pretty fun. Max with the 2-stop ended up getting a P5. Russell P6, Norris 7th. Paris jumped up to 8th, so good job to him. Ocon 9th, so he scores more points. And Alonso P10. So not the greatest showing from the Aston, but maybe something will change. You never know. Then you got Gasly 11th, Stroll 12th, Albon 13th, Bottas 14th, Piastri 15th, Hulkenberg 16th, Sargent 17th, Tsunoda 18th, Zhou 19th, De Vries 20th, Teo 21st, and Magnussen last, and the only DNF in this race, which is a shame. Tsunoda and Stroll did the 2-stop, and they didn't get any points, but it worked out for Max. I thought a lot of people were going to go with the 2-stopper, and really only 3 did. So, yeah. And we go over here to the results. So Leclerc gets almost max points. He just wasn't able to get the fastest lap to gain all 34. So he got 33 to 34, which is not bad. Hamilton with 22 points. Ourselves at 21 points. Verstappen and Sainz 17 points gained. Russell 11 points. Norris 8 points. Perez only 4. Ocon 3. And then Alonso just that 1. And even though Stroll got the fastest lap, he don't get a point for it because he didn't finish at the top 10. So that's why he is nowhere in the point. So let's check out the standings. So Leclerc now leads by 22 over Verstappen and Hamilton. Which is... It seems like Hamilton is wanting to take the fight to the Ferrari and the Red Bulls. So he's doing it. Russell in 4th, and Perez dropped from 1st down to 5th. All it took was a non-point finish in the sprint and a P8 for him to drop down to 5th. But then again, Russell, Hamilton, Verstappen, and Leclerc did score more points than him. But he's still in contention. He's only 1 race behind. Can't say the same for ourselves because we're 35 points back, but we're at a measly 45 points, which is not bad at all. Yeah. Alonso 7th. He's tied with Sainz, I should say, in 7th with 29 points. And you got Norris, Gasly, Stroll, Bottas, Ocon now up there in 13th, so good on him. And then Albon 14th, so Ocon's really the only new point scorer this season. And Piastri 15th, Sargent 16th, Magnussen 17th, Tsunoda 18th, Hulkenberg 19th, De Vries 20th, Zhou 21st, and Teo in 22nd. So 9 becomes 8. What a shock. And then the constructors, Mercedes now leads over Red Bull by only 1 measly point, and Ferrari by 5 points, and by us by 69 nice points. And Aston Martin 79 points. So we passed Aston Martin. I can't really say that Aston Martin is a midfield team. In all honesty, like in this game, they're portrayed as that, but in real life, they're not portrayed as that. And I feel like maybe an update should come out where it'll come into effect like an all saves, like, oh, Aston Martin now is more consistent and stuff like that. I don't think they'll do that because I'm pretty sure you'd have to start all over again in order for that to happen. But I don't know. We'll have to see if they'll do anything with it. But then you got McLaren 6th, Alpine 7th, Alfa Romeo 8th, Williams 9th, Haas 10th, and AlphaTauri 11th. So that's the point situation. But hey, this race was better than I expected. In our first podium, we got back-to-back podiums. What? The first one really didn't. It was a podium, but it was a sprint podium. We'll call it. We got the main event. We got the main race podium as well. So pretty fucking good. I'll tell you that. So yeah. All in all, really good, really fun. First podium, quickest we've ever gotten it. Let's go. All right, so the next race is the Miami Grand Prix, our first of now 3 home races thus far this season. Or not thus far, but this season. And, yeah, I don't really know what to really expect in Miami. I think really all I'm gonna try to do is, I don't know, just try to complete the race, really. You know, not really asking for a whole lot. So yeah, I mean, not really a whole lot. So we got some money. We got 2.35 mil. We cannot buy the resource points generation, unfortunately. And I think we only get one upgrade for aero and chassis. So what I'm gonna do is I'll get build time for aero, and I would probably spend my money on like racecraft awareness and focus for Teo, but I'm not. I probably could go to like durability and spend something over here, but I'm not gonna do that. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna save my money so we can get the build time upgrade for chassis, and then so on and so forth. It'll come in after Miami though, so there you go. We don't got anything going right now, but what I can do is I can go here and get the field technology, which will come in after Miami. It's a bit unfortunate, but can't really do anything about it. And now we can get a chassis and maybe an aero upgrade. So let's get the rear floor under tray, which will come in after Imola. So get that, and I wish I could get this, but I don't have enough department capacity, so that kind of sucks. Then we'll head over here and get the front wing end plates because I have a bit of a discount on it, so we'll get that too. It'll put us ahead of McLaren, it says, and for chassis, we're not even going to be ahead of anybody. As a matter of fact, we're still going to be down below everyone. So, gotta start building up on that, but hey, should put us ahead of Williams by the time Monaco rolls around, if it stays like this, which it might not, so don't be surprised there. And I don't know if I don't think I can spend anything on like durability. Nah, I can't. I needed to lose like 200 more, or really like 300 more resource points in order for that to happen. But hey, we'll get a nice improved material upgrade in, and then we'll be good. We'll be set on go. So yeah, taking it little by little, and I just want to see something. All right, cool. We got that. We got that third. I love how it just went 7th, 6th, 5th, and then 3rd. There was like no 4th to 3rd. It was just skip 4, jump up to 3. That's what I do. So yeah, that's the team's first podium. You love to see it. Now we'll just kind of see how the rest of the season goes. So I want to thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification button down below for more. Our next race is the Miami Grand Prix, our first of 3 home races. And hope you guys are excited to see that. I'm excited to go there, and it was pretty fun in Baku. It was nice getting a podium. Baku again, so reliving some memories of when we last got a podium there, which may have been an F122, I don't remember. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. My name is Chris. I'm out. I'll see you today. Peace out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. I love you guys. I'm gonna go because my butt is sore. So have a good night. Have a good night. Have a great rest of your day. Great rest of your evening. Have a good night, wherever it is, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, have a good one. Love you guys, and goodbye.